Hi everyone, welcome to another video on Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Now, today's video is going to be about Chapter 8, Episode 12. Now, I have actually rushed through to complete all of the story chapters within the first 2 days of global launch, and as a result, because I was rushing through everything, I didn't actually end up recording all of my battles. I only posted a guide on Chapter 9, 11 for those of you who wish to, have a bit of a help on the very last battle in the story mode. However, someone did ask me about Chapter 8, Episode 12 yesterday, and I do remember this being a somewhat tricky battle as well, so that's kind of why I'm doing this video today, just to help you guys out who still yet to complete Chapter 8. Now, for transparency, the way I'm going to show you, or the strategy I'm going to show you, is not actually the way I beat it originally. The way I meant to beat it originally actually involved using this SSR recollection. Basically, it allows my Gojo to be able to have enough ultimate skill gauge fill up rate in order to release 2 special skills within the 7 turns he's on. And then I also had to borrow another DPS from a friend. I think maybe a Navarro from another friend just to finish off the boss. So that's basically how I meant to beat it originally. However, the strategy I'm going to show you today, I feel like it's a lot more free to play friendly because it doesn't involve as many SSR characters. So, for example, you can see here the team I'm going to use is my standard 2 buffer plus 1 battery, i.e. Kaito. And then I have Mekamaru, who's an SR DPS, a very, very good DPS, by the way. I really, really like using him because of the fact that he can have 2 AoE back to back. I will show you exactly what I mean by that during the video. But yeah, basically he is going to be the character that I will be using greatly in this guide. And then I'll actually have Gojo, but only as a backup because I don't actually want Gojo coming out too quickly because otherwise Gojo would actually retreat from the battle before he's able to kill off the boss. Now, of course, you can always borrow another character from your friend. I don't think I need it purely because now my Gojo is going to be overpowered. But you can see that I'm able to actually beat most of the enemy without even using Gojo in the first place. So even if your Gojo is not as highly leveled up as what I am right now, you should still be able to clear the stage fairly easily. Now, in terms of recollections, I do have this SSR for healing purposes. I'm gonna try to see whether I can get away with not using it, but if it turns out that I do have to end up using it, you may just have to level up your buffers a bit stronger so that you do not actually run into the issue of them dying too quickly. Other than that, I just need to have another good DPS recollection on my Makamuru, who is going to be my main damage dealer for at least well, for all 3 waves, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna enter the battle just like this and see whether I can do it with you guys here live. I may have to end up retreating a few times if I feel like my supporters are just getting hit all the time and I try not to use this SSR recollection. But let's see how it goes. Okay, so basically starting off with just 2 enemies here. Basically what you want to do is obviously you want to start stacking up all of your buff, etc. And you want to start hitting the enemy. Now, what you actually want to do is you want to attack the enemy just one by one. You do not want to use the AoE attack on Mekamaru yet, because the idea is actually that you want to start charging up your special skill. So that's kind of why I've done this, and you can see they have actually, I attack this enemy, he then uses another skill which actually heals himself back up, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. Let's work with that. Now I will be keep on doing the same again, so I'll be attacking this enemy again. I meant to get a critical hit, which basically means I actually meant to kill that. Even if I didn't, it doesn't really matter that much. It's not going to make a massive impact. And now let's keep on attacking. For your buffers, they should always be trying to buff, and Kaito, if possible, try to raise the curse energy on everyone. And now I'll be using another single target attack and see whether I can actually kill off this enemy. Not quite, but that's fine. Let's keep on going. As you can see, there's no need for me to use my healing recollection yet. There's no need for me to waste my curse energy, so I can just kill it off with my first normal attack here on my Mekamaru. Oh, actually, Mekamaru didn't even get a chance to use that. But that's fine. Okay, now it again comes to the slightly tricky part. Now, because this is a second wave, and my Nakamura doesn't have his ultimate charge up yet, so I cannot use the ultimate attack yet. But that's absolutely fine, because what I am actually going to do instead is that I will be using his recollection to buff up his skill 3, which is another AoE attack, which is quite strong. So that's what I'm going to do here in order to try to wipe out as many enemies as possible in wave 2. And as you can see, I sweep them all. So that's kind of what Mechamore is able to do when you have your charge up. And now perfectly, after you use your AoE skill 3 on the second wave, you are, because you kill off so many enemy, you will be able to instantly charge up the energy, the ultimate skill on Mechamuru in order for him to use his special skill. And now at this point, what you're going to then do is you will be doing a few normal attacks. Because you'll buff around the curse energy, right? So I'll be doing normal attacks on the boss. The reason why I'm doing it on the boss is because I know Mechamaru's ultimate attack can wipe out everyone else. So this is what I'm going to do. And then for Kaito, I'm going to use a combo attack to buff up the skill on my Mechamaru, because my Mechamaru will also be using my ultimate attack, and two, just kind of ensuring I'm doing as much damage as possible on the boss. So that's what I will be doing here. So not quite yet ready to break the boss. However, I did manage to wipe out all of the minions, which is exactly what I want to do. Because basically now it ends up in a situation where only the boss is left, and my Gojo haven't even started the battle yet. And that's kind of what all I need, to be honest, in order for my strategy to work. Because even if the boss manages to end up killing one of my characters, I would then have my Gojo coming into the team to and just kind of finish him off. But obviously, there's still a bit more I can chip damage I can do here with my Mechamaru to even break the enemy, which is great. So yeah, as you can see, I probably don't even need Gojo, in fact. Let's see. And as you can see, I didn't even have a need to use my SSR recollection either. So you don't actually need this at all. Now I run out of curse energy, but I have my combo attack ready on my 2 buffer. So I think let's try whether we can just finish off the battle here and there. Yeah, that's it. See, very easy to actually beat chapter 8 episode 12 using Mechamaru. You don't even need Gojo at all. So this is basically going to be a pretty free to play friendly strategy on how to beat it.